Hey guys, good morning. As I mentioned in the prior email, let's be cautious of this move. Um, it's almost like an artificial move. I get it. The market's got a lot of pent up demand to go higher here just with the permabull mentality that's engraved in us. But I see the news as being positive, but not an immediate game changer right now. The Gilead drug, without going into medical specifics, was obviously a wave by the FDA to allow something that's not approved yet for patients in dire need of of something to be a life-saving antidote. So a little caution here, especially when we've seen the move of the QQQ already. I think this is a blow-off extension of this leg here that never got time to consolidate. If we zoom in, you can see the consolidation, or not the consolidation, but the upward trend line and the momentum line. We simply got into this top reversal candle, and this was the final bounce that we had before the next huge leg down. So that's leg one. I think you'd probably say this is leg two here, leg three, and then leg four. Or you could argue that this is basically leg one down, and then leg two brought us to the bottom where we had this sharp reversal, and then leg one up, and then extension of leg two, putting us into this area right now where we're trying to climb up inside this top candle, which is going to be a lot of overhead in here. I mean, this was the first bounce failure before the big move down, so getting above that 218 area is going to be really tough. So I shorted SQQQ this morning. Not a recommendation. I got rid of our Taiwan semiconductor. We hit our target price at 54. I just think you'd see a bigger move if this was, the end all. You'd see a bigger move in stuff like Norwegian Cruise Lines that we got hit our price target 1285. It's at 1230 now. I mean, we get it. This is something that's definitely positive, and it shows you what it's going to take for the market to bounce here. It's going to take a cure. It's going to take an antibiotic. It's going to be some type of drug, obviously, whether it's Gilead or somebody else, to get things going here. And let people get back to work without fear of contracting the virus, and knowing that if they do contract the virus, they do have a safety net backup. So no particular picks right now in my mind. Like I said, I don't recommend shorting it. This is just my opinion. I think we pull back to some reasonable levels here. This move's just been overdone. I do have some stocks that are, long positions that, hey, if this is, in a continuation move, they're going to way outperform the market. And they have to do with areas like real estate that were really hammered down, 80, 90% from the highs. So I'm kind of balanced out here. So I'll come back with an update later. I just got to see how we trade here to figure something out. Hopefully you guys caught the CODX move yesterday. I also sold that in after hours. Just worried about how that would, the implications of the Gilead drug would probably hurt a lot of the theme stocks. So be cautious on the theme stocks here as well.